All right. What's up, my liberty lovers and my freedom fans? Twinsanity here. Looks like I got quite the 4th of July spread, but today is actually June 20th, National American Eagle Day. Yes, indeed, that's right. The national bird of the U.S., the bald eagle, established June 20th, 1782. The Continental Congress adopted the national bird, bald eagle, put it on the Great Seal. Wow, 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 wow. But yes, this is also Liberty Insanity 50. So we're going to look at some cultural objects relating patriotism on June 20th. Okay, this is like one of my favorite things ever. Monster Jam Freebird. Technically, it's like a Monster Jam Monday today anyhow. June 20th, 2022. I kick myself every day for not getting more than one of these from Series 12 when I saw it on the shelf. I'd love to have one. I'd love to eventually have, in addition to my Manny Lady Liberty shelves, I'd like to have one little Eagle shelf. So I'd like him up there. But, I'd still want him in my Monster Jam Series 12 set. But in 2020, they made this variant. Only 5,000 made at the Monster Jam Superstore. This year, 2022, they made another one. It's Radical Rescue. I got it. That's why I'm not going to open this here. I'll open it when that one comes in. But it says the inaugural 4th of July themed Monster Jam truck Freebird is limited to only 5,000 pieces. Embodies the spirit of the bald eagle, soaring through the air, exciting fans everywhere, and rising above the competition, delivering the most intense high altitude edge of your seat entertainment around. This is Monster Jam. So that is not only one of the coolest trucks, one of the coolest sculpts ever. It is definitely the coolest exclusive variant ever made. So it came out 4th of July, 2020. This is called a bobble finger, as opposed to a bobble head. You can get them custom made to say anything. Mine says Insanity. This is technically a Griffin, but embodies the spirit of this little collection, because what the Kripkens did is they made an all-American version of the Griffin. All right, this is a cute little Miss Liberty. I bought this on eBay. It was labeled as Little People. I knew it wasn't Little People by Fisher Price, but it still looked interesting enough to pay a couple dollars for. Come to find out, I did my due diligence and I did the research. I found it is in a 12-pack from Oriental Trading. You can no longer get it, though. I'd buy the whole pack. It's 4 Lady Liberties, 4 Bald Eagles, and 4 Uncle Sams. Just cheap little water squirters. Whatever, just cheap little rubber figures. This is a Jim Shore. Technically, it's a Christmas ornament. So you can look at, my Christmas Liberty collection for other Jim Shore pieces. This one's doesn't ring Christmas at all. So I wanted to have it on a more patriotic day, such as American Eagle Day. This is a pewter one. I think it does say pewter, made in USA. Otherwise, I don't know the manufacturer. Now, on Rose of the River Day, we unboxed Little Liberty by Wild Hair Creations. And today we're going to look at the Eagle in that set. Okay? I mean, ideally, if it would open. Now, these have come through somewhere in Ross, I guess. Nobody told me. So I paid, $15 for this back in the day. $15 a piece. But somewhere, I'm telling you, some discount store, they've come through cheap, because there's a ton of them on eBay and Mercari currently. I think this will probably be my favorite piece here. Yeah. Man, that's cute. Okay. Y'all should probably step it up and be the thumbnail. Liberty Insanity 50. National American Eagle Day. Loving it. Okay, let's read this here. It's probably like a poem. I don't know. Insanity. Okay. The eagle soars high, white hair in the breeze. He looks down below, doesn't like what he sees. The two-party system plans more of the same. Only 2 options. He's tired of this game. Scrapping cliches, he'll take a bold stand, armed with solutions, all fresh, never canned. With bold new ideas and a bearing so regal, we'll chart a new path with this free-flying eagle. That's right. So, technically the mascot of the Independent Party is also the bald American eagle. Now, you know a bald eagle ain't really bald. He's got white feathers on his head. Everybody knows that. And I wish I could find these at a discount store, $5 a piece. I get a bunch of those, and I definitely get a bunch of these. I do modifications and such. Oh, yeah, here's a little mini I found at the thrift store. It's rare where I am to ever find Lady Liberty stuff at a thrift store. Which, you know, it's PVC or typical action figure plastic on the top and resin on the bottom. That's resin. That's resin. That's metal. Pewter. And that's rubber. And these are rubber with, you know, the nylon hair. And then everything else is just kind of action figure plastic. So the deal I wanted to say, you know, the bald eagle, when the Endangered Species Act was created in 1967, the American bald eagle went straight on it. He was very endangered in the 60s and 70s. But check this out. By 1995, the population had increased so much, they reduced it to threatened level rather than endangered. And get this. Talk about a conservation effort success. By 2007, they removed it entirely. The bald eagle is currently not an endangered species or a threatened species. Now, I've been to every U.S. state. You want to guess the state where I've seen the most bald eagles? It should be pretty easy. It should be pretty obvious. It was Alaska. You go to Alaska, man, you just see them all the time. It's just kind of like, there's another one, 5 to 7 foot wingspan, just an enormous bird of prey, just chilling. The American emblem, the bird on the seal of the country of ours, just chilling over there. But otherwise, I did see a lot in Washington and Oregon. And then I'll tell you a place I remember seeing 2 bald eagles was Iowa. I was at a national monument called Effigy Mound. I saw 2 bald eagles. And that was crazy because that's middle America. And honestly, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've never seen any on the East Coast. And I haven't seen any since my road trip days. Okay, their diet is mostly fish. Okay. But second to fish would be other water birds. Water birds. Gulls, ducks, herons. And of course, they'll also eat mammals and reptiles. Voracious eaters. Them bald eagles. What else did it say? Average lifespan of a bald eagle is 20 years in captivity. 40 to 50. Not in captivity. In the wild, as we say. These things are so top heavy. What a fun little overlooked patriotic day. American Eagle Day. But back in the day, the reason they were so endangered was from illegal shooting, poisoning, collision with cars and trains, electrocution on power lines, and of course, the biggest killer back in the day was DDT. The reason the population has not only recovered but expanded is because of the banning of DDT as a pesticide. It was making the egg shells too thin. All right, now the number one killer modern day is wind electric generation turbines. It's just killing them. All right, well, I told you my story about seeing some bald eagles, and I showed you my stuff. Otherwise, it bees that kind of day, if you know what I mean. It bees that kind of day. Liberty and Sanity 50. National Bald Eagle Day. Trying to decide what I like best here. Because despite me showing you my bald eagles, I still want this Lady Liberty in the thumbnail. But this was fun. This was very fun. I had fun. I hope you had fun. And you know, I'll see you real soon. Happy holidays. Happy Bald Eagle Day. June 20th. Hashtag Liberty and Sanity. Goodbye.